Texas State Representative Brian Slayton introduced a bill proposing the border wall construction be completed by the Texas Department of Public Safety, DPS. It is time for Texas to stand up and finish the work that President Trump started. Let's finish building the border wall now, Slayton said. In recent days, Representative Henry Cuellar said that more than 10,000 illegal immigrants were apprehended in a single border sector in Texas in about a week. We are weeks, maybe even days, away from a crisis on the southern border. Inaction is simply not an option, Cuellar said in a news release. Our country is currently unprepared to handle a surge in migrants in the middle of the pandemic. More than 100 illegal immigrants released into Texas since late January have tested positive for the CCP virus, which causes COVID-19, officials said. In another report, a large number of migrants seeking to cross the U.S.-Mexico border have been photographed wearing T-shirts and holding banners that bear slogans calling on President Joe Biden to let them enter the country. Biden, please let us in. Read the white T-shirts. It isn't clear where the T-shirts or banners came from, or who organized or funded the demonstration. The spiraling tsunami at the border is overwhelming local communities, depleting budgets, crowding hospitals, and taking jobs from legal American workers, Trump said in a statement on March 5. He has violated his oath of office to uphold our Constitution and enforce our laws, Trump added. Tom Homan, former acting ICE director, told Fox News that Biden's border policies put Americans last.
If you like President Trump or don't like him, but you can't deny the fact that he gave us the most secure border in my lifetime, and he's done more for border security than any president I've worked for, Sean, and I started with Ronald Reagan. I respect them all, but no one did more to secure the border. It was unprecedented success. And what did Joe Biden do? He came in and tore it apart piece by piece. Absolutely, this country is now a sanctuary city country. I mean, it used to be sanctuary cities here and there. The United States is now a sanctuary nation because of the administration that's being run by Joe Biden. America comes last. Illegal immigration came first.
When asked by a reporter this week whether there is a crisis at the border, Biden said, "No, we'll be able to handle it."
Did you receive a briefing about the border today? Did you receive a briefing about the border today?
Yes, I did.
What did you learn?
A lot.
Is there a crisis at the border, sir? No, we'll be able to handle it.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott has announced he is refusing a Biden administration request to help test and potentially quarantine illegal immigrants for the CCP virus at the U.S.-Mexico border. Instead of doing their job, the Biden administration suggested it did not have the sufficient resources and, remarkably, asked Texas to assist them in aiding their illegal immigration program, Abbott said. Texas refused. "We will not aid a program that makes our country a magnet for illegal immigration. Our border is now totally out of control thanks to the disastrous leadership of Joe Biden," Trump wrote in a statement released on March 5 through an intermediary. A mass incursion into the country by people who should not be here is happening on an hourly basis, getting worse by the minute. Many have criminal records, and many others have and are spreading COVID, he wrote. Meanwhile, the White House rejected Trump's statement.
We don't take our advice or counsel from former President Trump on immigration policy. We're going to chart our own path forward, and that includes treating children with humanity and respect.